鋼の錬金術師
So let's continue now with chapter 53 of Fullmetal Alchemist. Gyu. Okay, so Ed has a broken arm. Ide! Oh! OQ shochida. OQ. Emergency first aid. Shochi. Treatment. Okay, so it's just it's emergency treatment. Iya jubun tasukaru zo. Like no, like it's perfectly helpful, or it's sufficiently helpful. Soto ni derareru te hontou ka? So saying able to get outside, was that real? Tabun na, probably. Tabun te, probably you say. Kore miro, look at this. Look at this thing. Kusaru kusesu. Kusaru kusetsu. No. Kusaru kusesu. Iseki no ichibu da. It's a piece from the ruins of Xerxes. Korega ゴラトニの腹の中にあるってことはよ。So as for like it existing inside Gluttony's stomach. 証拠隠滅と違うか? Is it different from whatever this is? 証拠, is that evidence, proof? Yes. 証拠 Inmetsu, destruction. Yeah. Is it for the destruction? Is it different from the destruction of evidence? Temera ga kusaru kusesu de nani o shita ka daitai yomete kita ze. Okay, daitai I think here is like little by little, gradually. If I could spell it right. Generally. Okay, generally. You guys, meaning these guys, you guys at Xerxes, what you did generally coming to be able to read, which I take to mean like I'm starting to understand what you guys did at Xerxes. Nah, NB, isn't that right, NB? Okay, so something happened at Xerxes, probably to make it a ruin, and Ed has an idea. Okay, here's the chapter 53 splash page, which is unusually like what? 3/5 of the page of the double page. Usually it's the whole double page. We don't normally see it. I mean, technically it is the whole page, but then you've got this overlaid on it. And mostly these are photos of Mustang's crew, which, as we found out in the previous chapter, they're all being split up across Amistris. Chapter 53, Tamashi no Dohyo. And Dohyo is signpost or guidepost. So this is guidepost of the soul, Tamashi. All right. Oh, all right. Got a fun sketch there. All right. Oh boy. It's lore time, I guess. Okay, so someone is talking here. It's not quite clear who at the moment. Hontou no oya no na mo kao mo jishi no na sura mo oboete nai. So do not remember my true parents' names, faces, or even my own name. Do not remember. いや、名をつけられる前に捨てられたか、買われたか? Like, no, before got a name, before a name was attached, was thrown away, was bought. Okay. ただ、物心ついた時から、白衣をまとう者たちに、見守られていたのは覚えている. Okay, so, tada is like just, or generally, usually, ordinarily. Ordinarily, 物心ついた時から, from the time that was aware of surroundings. 白衣 white, oh, doctor's white gown. So like white coats, or like wearing people, being watched over. As for that, that's what I remember. この国を背負って立つのは誰かな? So this country, like bearing the burden and standing and bearing the burden. As for that, who is it? Seote tatsu. Yeah. We'll stay. Like, who's the one standing and bearing the burden of this country? Kimi kana? It's you, isn't it? Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Is this Wrath? Okay, let's not look ahead. It's probably Wrath. Yeah. Daisou to Koho. So Super President Koho. Candidate. Oops. Alright, so this is Wrath talking. Urasu. それが自身の名の代わりだった? Oh, that Daisou to Koho, Super President candidate, that thing, my own name, like in exchange was. That this was my name in exchange. 我々ダイソーと広報は一箇所に集められ、様々な教育を受けた. Okay, so as for we presidential candidates, in one place, 一箇所. Yeah, in one place, the same place, were collected and various like education received. 教育 should just be education. Training, education. Yep. All right. All right. Well, so there were other super presidents. Kenjutsu, Jujutsu, Guntai Kakuto, So this is like sword skills, gun skills, and army squad kakuto. Hand-to-hand fighting, I guess. Uh, あるいは帝王学、人間学. Or possibly it was emperor school. Teo Gaku. Yeah. Study of how to be a good emperor. And Ningen Gaku, study of how to be a good human. Anthropology. Anthropology. 自分がこの国を動かす人物になる。そう信じ、どんな訓練にも耐え。Okay. Like oneself, this country making move, like person or thing, leader, no. Jinbutsu is just like a generic individual. Yeah, character. Personality, becoming. Soul Shinji. So that way believing. Donna Kunren, whatever training like endured whatever training. やがて体力、精神力ともに充実する年齢に達した頃. Okay, so doing so, I guess, physical strength and like mind or spiritual or mind strength to those jujitsu suru, fullness, completeness, at the age of like being at the completeness of those things. Tashita koro was the something time. Tasuru. Oh, when I reached the time of reaching the age of completeness of blah blah blah. このものもダメ出した. So now someone is speaking. This one also dame deshita was no good. Bichi? So like bloop. Tsugida. It's the next one. Tsugi wa des. So whatever this was, blood falling, they scoop it up. Remember, they're like doing the Kenja no Ishi things. Tsurete koi, like come this way. Or bring him this way. Yeah. Tsurete. Tsurete koi. Come and bring. Gonna strap him down. Soko ni yoko ni natte. So in this place, become horizontal. So in other words, lay here. Or lie down over here. これは, as for this, gyu, let's tighten. Raku ni shite, be at ease, be calm. Become horizontal. I mean, that's literally what it means. Nani o suru ki desu ka? Like, what are you intending to do? Ano shitai wa, as for those corpses, dou da subarashi daro? So, how is it? Or how do you like it? It's incredible. It's incredible, isn't it? Kenja no ishi da yo. It is the it's the sage stone. 見るのは初めてだろう. As for seeing it, it's the first time probably. 君で12人目だ. So with you, it's like the 12th person. 我が運動を受け入れるのは君か? Fundo. Wrath, anger. Okay, so he's saying this is father speaking, right? That's Otol-san, father. So my wrath, uke ireru no wa, as for receiving and entering, uke ire, accepting or receiving. So as for accepting or receiving my wrath, is it you? Kimi ka? Hatamata betsu no dareka ka? Or, and, like, will it be someone else? Betsu no dareka. Another somebody, is it? Is it somebody else? So will it be you or somebody else? Boo. Ooh. 賢者の石は他人の魂が多数含まれている高エネルギー体だ. Okay, so as for the sage stone, other people's souls, 多数含まれている, like several or many, 含 is comprised of other many numbers of other people's souls. It's a body with high energy or a lot of energy. What does tai here mean? Huh. Oh. Oh. A body, a shape, a substance. Maybe that's it. Yeah, a substance with high energy. Let's go with that. 生身の人間の血液に入れられると、肉体の持ち主との拒絶反応で暴れ回り、その肉体を乗っ取ろうとする. Okay. Alright, so Namami. So no ketogini, like when being entered into the bloodstream or the blood of a living human, the flesh's mochinushito, the physical body's owner, the flesh body's owner, it's kyozetsu hano, which is something about a reaction. Kyo. Oh, that's the organ rejection. Like the rejection, with a rejection, abare mawari. Runs rampant. Rejection runs rampant. Or it runs rampant with rejection. Sono nikutai o notoro to suru. That flesh body, that physical body, Toru is hijacking that body. 私以外の体操と広報は、生身の肉体を破壊され、無残な死を遂げた。Is togeta to dissolve? No, sharpen. Accomplished. Alright, so outside of me, or except me, as for the super president candidates, the living flesh bodies were destroyed. Muzan nashi, with a cruel death, accomplished with a cruel death, or atrocious death. 私は体内の賢者の石と戦いの田打ち回り、視線をさまよった。Okay. 戦いの田打ち。の田打ち回る is to writhe. So as for me, inside the body's Philosopher's Stone, with fighting and writhing, a shisen, a line of death. Point between life and death, on the verge of death. Sama. Wandered about between life and death. Okay. As for me, yeah, fighting with the philosopher's sage stone inside my body and writhing, wandered about at the point of death. 私の体は石による破壊と石による補修を繰り返した。Okay, so as for my body, ni yoru is like according to, or by means of the stone. Okay, so let's go with that. By means of the stone, destroyed, and by means of the stone, hoshu, repaired, maintained, repeated. Okay, so it's a bit like agony, ironically, or not ironically. 元の体が完全に死ぬか、賢者の石に打ち勝つか。To conquer. So original body perfectly would die completely. Would it die completely? Or would it conquer will conquer the Sage Stone? So like two outcomes. Will the original body die perfectly, completely, or will it conquer the Sage Stone? 時刻の終わりは as for the end of hell, or as for hell's end, そのどちらかだったのだ. Those which ones it was. It was one of those two things. Yagate, so eventually, 素晴らしい, incredible. Ware wa seiki no shunkan ni tachiaeta. So as for us, seiki, the century or era's shunkan, instant? moment to stand and meet. Tachiao. Able to stand and wait, able to match. Able to witness the moment of the second of an era. I think that's a way of saying like we're witnessing a new age. ここに新たな人類が誕生したのだ。So in this place, a new species was born or is born. おめでとう。君は選ばれたのだ. So congratulations. As for you, like you're chosen. 選ばれたの, one that's chosen. この国を次の段階へと導くリーダーに. So this country's next dankai, next grade or class stage, to michibiku, guide as a leader. All right. Nani shinpai suru koto wa nai. Okay, so like worrying things do not exist. Like there's nothing to worry about. Ato no koto wa ano okata ni makasete okeba yoi. As for things after, as for the things to come, ano okata ni, to those people or to that person, like leaving it to them would be good. If you leave it to them, that would be good. Well, okata I guess means this lady or this gentleman. The implication is not quite clear who okata is. The English went with leave everything to us. But usually you use that to refer to someone else from the speaker, I think. This white text is really hard to read. 経歴も財産も家族も友達も何でも用意してくれるだろう. Okay, so 経歴 is just like history. Yeah. Personal history. 財産, property, assets, a family, friends, whatever preparations like we'll do the favor of. So we'll provide these things. そうだ, that's right. この国にのリーダーにふさわしい名をつけなばならんな. That's right. This country's leader, ふさわしいな, an appropriate name. Tsuken, if we don't attach it, it will not become. So, they're like, okay, we must come up with an appropriate name for such a leader, basically. King Bradley. And so he's already got the, apparently it comes with the tattoo. なもなき実験体の左目は腐り落ちたが Okay, so that's not quite right. Okay, so nameless experimental body's left eye. As for that, rotted and fell out. 人を超えた能力を身につけ、体の保持に成功した。Okay, so left eye rotted and fell out, but 人を超えたの like physical strength or physical ability exceeding people, humans. 身につけ Okay, acquiring a physical strength that exceeds humans, own body no hoji, maintenance, preservation, seiko shita, succeeded in preserving own body. Tada hitotsu no tamashi to fundo no kanjo o nokoshite. Okay. So remaining just one soul, wrath, the emotion of wrath or the feeling of wrath remained. And this whole bit is just a black column. Tadashi, however, ここに残るそのたった一つの魂が賢者の石にされた誰かのものなのか I like how he has got his four swords on the wall here. However, in this place remaining that just one soul, the sage stone, if it were, or being the sage stone, or dareka no mono nanoka, whether it's like somebody else's or somebody's. Motomoto no onore no mono nanoka wa, oh, this is or like my original one, whether it's that, mo wakaran no da, like no longer know. Moto wa ningen da to iu no nara. As for formerly or originally, are human, if this is what you're saying. Homunculus to shite de wa naku, ningen toshite ikiru koto wa dekinai no desu ka? Ka? Dewanaku. So this is like, as for not being a homunculus and being a human living, as for living as, is it not possible? Is it not possible for you to live as a human and not as a homunculus? So, like your excellency. Kaka. Watashi ni ningen ni modoreto. Like saying return to becoming a human to me. Muri da na. It's impossible. Wareware wa kimitachi to wa chigao. As for us, as for compared to you, we're different. Now, We'll see whether he says it upcoming. In the English, it says we're superior. In the Japanese, he doesn't say superior. He says we're different. この目と身体能力は人間を超越した。Okay, so this eye and physical body strength, as for that, humans is something from humans. Super etsu. Transcended. Has transcended humans. Okay, this is where he says he's superior. 目的を持って作られた君たちより優れた品種だ。品種 is a good, a kind, or probably in this case it might be a breed. So more than you, made for having a purpose. 優れた surpassed breed. Okay, it's a breed that has surpassed more than you, I guess, being made with a purpose. 君たち人間が人間であることに誇りを持っているように我々にもホモンクルスとしてのプライドがある。Okay, so you humans, as for being, or by being human, by the event of being human, pride seeming to have, or appearing to have, we also, to us, homunculus, being homunculuses, there's pride. Now, in this case, notice he says hokori, this pride, for them, and in this case, it's hokori, and here it's poraido, and this is some other term. Let's see if we can look this up. Kinji. I do not know what the difference between kinji as pride, dignity, and self-respect, and hokori, pride or a boast. But he makes that differentiation. He says hokori, pride for humans, and kinji, praido, for dignity, self-respect, for the homunculus, or the homunculi. Ano onna mo, even that woman, or also that woman, meaning lust, I guess, sono praido o motte shinde itta daro. So also that woman, having that pride, went and died, probably, right? Interesting, again, the English goes with that woman you murdered. The Japanese doesn't have any statement like that in it. Okay. All right, well, that is the end of that scene, apparently. Let's switch over to Gluttony and Al. Wa, kimi warui tokoro ni kichatta na. So, like a bad feeling place we've come to, haven't we? Kimi warui. Creepy, a creepy place. Oto-sama hitobashira. Father, human sacrifices. human, sorry, Hitobashira tsurutekita. So came and brought the human sacrifices. Biku? Like, huh? Shock. Oto samate. Like, again, like, father, you say. Haya kokoro no junbi ga. Like, quick. Oh, quick. Heart's preparation, dot, dot, dot. Something about the preparation of the heart. Oh. Dare da. Who is it? Su, or no. Ne. Ah. No. That. Oh no, that's, nu. Tol-san? Dad? Poggers. They certainly have a similar beard. Dogon. Okay, now we're back to envy. Kono hen ni aru no wa zenbu atsumeta yo. So as for in this area, as for existing in this area or this place, everything is gathered, you know? Zenbu atsumeta. Oh, he moved a bunch of stones, I guess. As for all the ones in this place, or as for all the ones existing in this place, all of them collected. Kore mina kuseru kusesu iseki no mono ka? These are all Xerxes' ruins items or things? Ah, yep. Iseki no shinden ni atta daiheki ga no mono da. So the ruins shinden, which I think is like temple. Yeah, sanctuary, temple. Niata Daihekiga, a big wall drawing. Mural. Hekiga. Wall mural. A wall drawing is a mural. No monoda. So they are items or things of a big wall mural that was in the temple at the ruins. 初めてこれを見たとき、第五県境上地下の賢者の石連星人と同類がかと思った。Okay, so the first time this thing the first time I saw this thing, the number 5 research labs underground sagestone Renseijin, the transmogrification circle. It's the same species, I thought. The same whatever, Dorui. The same thing. Same kind. Daga chigao. However, it's different. Tayo wa tamashi. As for the sun, the soul. Tsuki wa seishin o arawasu renkin jutsu kigo da. Okay, so, and as for the moon, the spirit like expresses, arawasu, reveals, expresses, represents. Let's go with it. Represents. Signifies. Representing alchemy, kigo. Symbol? Kigo? Symbol, yeah. these are the symbols of alchemy representing these things. 肉体を表す記号は石. So the physical body express. So sorry. As for the symbol expressing or representing the physical body or the flesh body, it's stone, ishi. これは壁画そのもので. As for this thing, the mural sonomono de, like that thing, with that thing, dot dot dot, boo boo. Oi oi, nani damarikonde da yo? So like, hey hey, damari. To say no more, to break, sink into silence. Like, what, why are you breaking into silence? Or why are you saying no more? いや、この壁の全体像な. Like, no. This wall's like entire whatever. Taizol. This wall's entire. What does zo mean here? Statue, figure. Zentai is just like the complete thing, the whole thing. Okay. So Zentai zo is the entire figure, or the entire mural in this case. This wall's entire form or figure. Jintai Rensei no Jinda. It is a human transmogrification circle. Ha? What? しかも、人を形作る基礎がな、当たり前の人間を表してる。Okay. However, the circle, wait, no. 形作る基礎. 基礎 here is the basis or the foundation. However, using the circle shape using a foundation. Wait. 人を形作る. To form. That is all one thing. So I guess however, forming a foundation or forming a ring, the foundation of forming a ring, it's atarimae no ningen o arawashiteru. It's expressing or representing a human atarimae. Obviously. It's obviously a human it's representing. Atarimae, obviously. De hirametan ga. So then, or but, hirame. Okay, like a flash. Had an idea. Hirametan da. Ikita ningen o jintai rensei shinaste no wa do da. So living people, human transmogrifying, shinaosu te no wa, as for doing that. To remake. Okay, so how about as for remaking or redoing human transmogrifying on a living person? Okay. 死んだ人間の人体連生は不可能だ. So a dead person, as for transmogrifying a dead person, it's not possible. ないものねだりで. Naimono nedari. To tease. Begging. Naimono, like nothing, no, a nothing thing, begging or teasing. Daika, or harawa sareta ageku. Rensei sareta mono wa, tarashii hito no katachi o nasu koto mo yurusarenai. Ooh. Okay. Nasu should be to build up, to establish, to form. There could be some other things. All right. This is the toll, right? The daika. Yeah, the price, the cost. Okay. As for the thing that was transmogrified, like made to pay the cost, a correct and a proper human shape, building up thing, even that will not be allowed. Okay, that sort of mostly makes sense. Like you can't. It's impossible to transmogrify a human person. You'll be made to pay the cost, and this shape, a proper shape, will not form, not be allowed to form. Daga, however, ima koko ni ikiteru ningen no. However, now in this place, ikiteru ningen, a living human, o meaning doing that. Ore o rensei suru no wa dou da? How about this as for transmogrifying me, myself? Sude ni haru mono o sono mama rensei shinaosu? Okay, so sude ni. Already too late. Like already existing thing, as it is transmogrifying, that's like remaking it. Soul, I see, or like that, it is that way. Tatoeba, oh, so it's coming back in. For example, that's right. For example, mizu o mizu ni tetsu o tetsu ni te na guai ni da. The condition or state. For example, like water to water and iron to iron, saying that that condition. It's that condition. Shikamo, however, jintai rensei da. However, it's human transmogrification. Tobira ga hiraku kanosei wa takai. The portal opening possibility is high. Not quite sure I'm following this, but we'll keep going. Okay, they're staying in with Ed and Envy for a while. So I think that's where we're gonna stop. Because it's gonna go on for a lot longer and we're already getting pretty late. So alrighty. And that's gonna do it for us for today.